Okay, so welcome to Castleville. I went into the games section and I found Castleville. 26 million people play this. So that's a good indication as to whether or not you're going to find that your friends actually do play this game. Alright, and there's another way. If you go into the Castleville Facebook page, you can also, where it says like, if you go into that, it will also show if people play this game, if your friends play this game. So anyway, first of all, you choose your look, which you can randomize, which here, but we're going to customize. So, because I like customizing. Alright, so first, you change your body type. You can either be skinny, or you can load forever, and get a few curves. If it will, yeah, see. Same girl, but curvier. So if you're guy, that's your skinny guy. That's your fat guy. So, or actually he's quite muscular. So if you prefer the muscular, if you're guy, or if you're a girl and you want a muscular guy, it doesn't matter. But this is your avatars. And trust me, you will be walking around with this person for a long time, so you might want to go ahead and actually choose what you like to look at. Alright, so I'm going to go with skinny girl, though I'm probably more towards that. Only because I don't like the faces. See, the faces kind of look a bit odd. So I always go with the skinny. And so to change your face, you can go with her. Skin colors here. It's quite a range. Yeah, well, 3 isn't a range, but... Okay, so let's go with this one. Eye color, as you can see, is not very prominent. So it's not needed, but, you know, if you like to customize as much as I do, it's a possibility. Now you can have pretty locks in your hair, pretty orange hair, pretty red hair. Let's go with red hair. Okay, so then we don't have any headgear, so that's grayed out. But if you buy some later, there will be headgear here. Let's see. We can go with a princess-ish look. We can go with the barmaid look. And some other looks. I prefer this one. In red. And, whoops. Red is your most of the coloring schemes here, you're going to have a primary and a secondary color. So your secondary color can be pretty much anything you want. We'll go with brown. Okay, that's for your top. And then let's go with the bottom. Let's see. There we go. Make some nice pants. Alright. There we go. Isn't she pretty? Okay, now that you've got your character like you want, you hit save. And that's you running around. Hey, could you give us a hand? This is the Duke. He will give you tons of quests, unfortunately. So you just hit OK. And you see this one's pretty explanatory. Most of the time it ends up with a lot of, hurry. Yeah. So, yay, you saved us. Isn't that lovely? Click on the stuff. You just banished them. You must be special. And ba-da-da-da, there's the Duke, your first neighbor. So you've got a neighbor now. Your neighbors will show up underneath. I don't have any neighbors yet. So, I've got to go make sure the beasties haven't overrun my castle. Yeah, he's got his own castle, so you can go visit him, which we will do at some point. This is Yvette. She stays here the whole time. And see, when it has that question mark over their head, they have a quest. So you'd go in and click on the quest. Yeah, find a good location to place her house. Now, this game thankfully puts these little question marks aside. That means you can click over it and see. See, it says now you can find the plans for Yvette's house in the building tabs of your inventory. If you don't know where that is, that doesn't help any. So you hit accept. And you see it drop down and then it says click on inventory. It's pretty self-explanatory, so that kind of makes it nice. One tip, if you're going to build buildings, if you stick it on this brown patch, which you can upgrade to an actual cobblestone patch, it will produce more coins when taxing. So try to put it near some kind of stable ground. And then you click on it and you see you don't have enough stone or wood. Okay, so you get stone and wood. Yes, she'll be a loyal subject. So you get a new quest. Your quests are going to be over here. And see, it says chop 5, gather wood logs, and gather stone. Okay, so in order to move around in it, I just hold down the left mouse button and move the screen. Move your mouse around, and it moves your screen. So anyway, let's go over here, find a rock. Oh, he wants you to get wood first. My bad. Once you get past the intro, it's not as poking. So we're still going to go up here. Yay! And when you finish a quest, it always pops up like this. Very annoying, especially if you just logged in. Whoa, you leveled up! Isn't that nice? Unfortunately, every time you level up, these rubble walls and such, and your workshops and stuff like that, are all based on what level you are, so you really need to level up as much as possible, because you have to keep building stuff, and you know, if you want to have a nice wall around, you're going to have to level up. So anyway, I'm not sharing rewards because I have no friends right now, so that's fine. And also, it tends to clog up the Facebook feed, so I don't do that. So what I do is this little button, most games have it, the button on the edge, that will close it. What do you call this place? Okay. I don't want to name it that because that's probably what my other one's named, so we'll call it The Woods. Share rewards. Some of them you have to in order to get through the quest. And you see invite friends. Well, I don't have any friends to invite, so, you know. Alright, now we click on her, and you see it's got the new quest popping up over here. Alright, so you click on it, and it shows you what you're doing. Click on the houses to collect taxes. Okay. So then you click on the house, and you go bang on the house, and boing, you finish the quest. They only get harder, but anyway. Now, Yvette tends to be more towards the naturistic side, so she's going to give you a ton of quests for buying chickens, feeding chickens, etc., etc. But this is an introduction to the marketplace. Now, your marketplace has got all kinds of stuff. As you can see, it had the buildings, it's got royal banners and stuff, but we gotta work with trees right now. And right now it's the which festival is it? I'm looking for a trough. I don't have one. There is a festival for St. Patrick's Day, and so a lot of these are from that. Okay, so you've bought 4 chickens, and when it pops up, you've got to feed 4 chickens. When it says progress, you're done with that section of it. So now you got to feed 4 chickens. And there is 4 chickens. There you go. You have fed 4 chickens. And as you feed them, they will get bigger. Lots bigger. So, and there's beasts in his kingdom. Okay, so we go over to the neighbors. Now, all your neighbors are here. As you can see, there's a spring thing right now with Martha Stewart. You can go on hers. The Duke only has 300 points, so that makes you feel nice. Okay, she's wanting you to buy cows and get a trough, so we'll go ahead and do that. I can't get a cow yet. See, you can only have 2 cows. It must be... Yeah, you can only have 4 chickens. You can only have 2 cows. I don't have cows. Anyway, that's weird. So, let's go visit the Duke. So, the Duke, we load the Duke's kingdom. And there's a beast. Okay, now these things, right now, I don't know if this is... Yeah, that only takes 1 to get, okay? At this level, it only takes 1 energy. Now, this bar up here is what your neighbor's energy takes. Okay. Alright, so this guy's got, obviously, tons of stuff to click on. You've got mills. You've got dough things. With him, I would suggest going with the fancy horses because they tend to pay more. Or if you need goods like fish, barrel you can fish out of, trees, some of them have some rocks you can clear and stuff like that. If you need material, click on that, you will get material on the rocks and the trees. So you got wood logs, reputation. And he says buildings and animals, but go ahead and click on the other stuff. Don't worry about that. Okay. Alright. So there's a house here to return home, but you have 1 more energy left. That means you can do 1 more action. So we'll clear this tree here. And you see we've got alchemist power. And this is what you get. 1 regular power every time you visit somebody. So let's go home. And then you've got... Wow, you finished a quest. Isn't that nice? Alright, go away. And you've leveled up. 3 levels to Martha. 3 levels to Martha? Oh, okay, I guess the Martha quest. Okay. Okay, play with friends, obviously I don't have any. Okay, the basis is there's a whole bunch of castle land around you. Now, this guy's obviously missing, Raphael. I'm trying to think who else. Okay, there is a mysterious stranger. That's Sonia. George is in trouble. I still haven't found him on my main. This is Sonia's house. I'm trying to think who else is around here. Oh, Alistair. Alistair you really have to go find, because he's like, after Raphael, you have to find Alistair. It's really weird. So, that's pretty much it. You can, in the design mode, I'm going to show you this because it's really handy. If you hate all this mess, move it. You can't put it in the gloom, but you can put it in nice, neat little orderly lines, and you don't have to worry about it. And you can click it from anywhere, put it anywhere you want, as long as there isn't a person or an animal there. And I say person very meanly because they tend to wander into things, and then it's like, would you please get out of the way? Out of the way now! they tend to get in the way. So, past that, grass, once you get storage buildings, save your grass. That way, when you get a quest that says, please clear 4 nature objects, that way you can pull them out of your storage and put them wherever you like. So we're just gonna move these around a little bit. And you can see we're already cleaning up the edges quite a bit. See how much progress we've already made, just moving things around, making it a little easier to see what's going on around here. See, if you want to clear that, put it in the middle, wherever. Also, this will normally highlight a building that you've built, and you can paint it. Both of